Are you frustrated that no one ever taught you how to actually achieve financial freedom? In today's video, we'll break down the roadmap to financial independence that schools never taught you. Stick around until the end for a special bonus that will show you exactly how to break free from the rat race and start building real wealth. This is the Next Millionaire channel, your premier source for personal finance and wealth-building wisdom. So let's dive into this eye-opening content. Before we jump into the 10 levels of financial independence, let's make sure we're on the same page. Financial independence isn't just about having a lot of money, it's about having enough wealth to cover your living expenses without needing to work. Imagine a life where you're free to pursue what truly matters to you because your money is working for you, not the other way around. That's the ultimate goal, right? But here's the kicker. Reaching financial independence might seem like an insurmountable mountain, especially when you're just starting. However, breaking it down into smaller, manageable steps can make the journey not only achievable, but also motivating. This is where our concept of the 10 levels of financial independence comes into play. Level 0, financial dependency. We all start here. At this level, you're reliant on someone else. Maybe it's your parents, or perhaps it's credit card debt, loans, or even a combination of these. You're essentially dependent on outside sources to meet your basic needs. Here's a stat for you. According to a 2020 report, nearly 70% of college graduates in the US have student loan debt averaging $30,000. It's a tough place to be, but it's also the baseline from which we all begin our journey. Level 1, financial solvency. The first step up is becoming financially solvent. This means you're covering all your living expenses and debt payments on your own without needing to rely on anyone else. It's about getting current on your bills and making sure that your income is sufficient to cover your outgoings. A simple way to get there? Start by tracking every dollar that comes in and goes out. Awareness is key. Level 2, financial stability. Next, we move to financial stability. At this level, you've not only achieved solvency, but you've also built an emergency fund, typically 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Why is this so crucial? Because life is unpredictable. According to a study by the Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of Americans wouldn't be able to cover an unexpected $400 expense. Having that emergency fund in place gives you a cushion against life's uncertainties. Level 3, debt freedom. This level can vary depending on who you ask. For some, debt freedom means having no debts whatsoever, including mortgages. For others, it's more about being free of high-interest debts, such as credit cards and student loans. Let's look at an example. John and Jane, a young couple in their 20s, managed to pay off $100,000 in debt within 2 years by selling their cars, working extra hours, and cutting down on unnecessary expenses. Once they reached this level, they had freed up nearly $3,000 a month to start investing for their future. Level 4, coasting financial independence. Coasting FI is where you've saved enough that, with time and compounding interest, you won't need to add much more to your investments to retire comfortably. You can take a lower-paying, less stressful job if you wish, because your money's growing on its own. For instance, if you've got $100,000 invested by your mid-20s and you let it grow at a 7% annual return by the time you're in your 60s, that money will have grown to over $1 million without you needing to add another dime. Level 5, financial security. Here, your investments generate enough income to cover your basic survival expenses: food, housing, utilities, and transportation. You're not living large, but if you lost your job tomorrow, you'd still be okay. The peace of mind at this level is immense. Let's put it in numbers. If your survival expenses are $36,000 a year, having $900,000 invested following the 4% rule means you've reached financial security. Level 6, financial flexibility. Financial flexibility is similar to security, but with more breathing room. You're covering not just your basic expenses, but also allowing for fluctuations in the market. Think of it as a buffer. Maybe one year the market is down and you tighten your belt a little. The next year it's up and you can afford a few more luxuries. Typically, you'll need about 12.5 times your annual expenses invested to reach this level. Level 7. Financial independence. This is the ultimate goal for many, having 25 times your annual expenses invested, so you can withdraw 4% each year and live comfortably off the returns. For example, if your living expenses are $50,000 annually, you'd need $1.25 million invested to reach this level. Level 8. Financial freedom. At this stage, your investments cover not just your living expenses, but also allow for some of those extra life goals, like traveling, pursuing hobbies, or moving to a dream location. It's about living life on your own terms. Financial freedom means your cash flow is significantly more than what you need, allowing for greater flexibility and enjoyment. Level 9. Financial abundance. Finally, we arrive at financial abundance. This is where your investments generate more income than you'll ever need. It's not just about having enough, it's about having more than enough. At this level, your money is growing faster than you can spend it, giving you the freedom to do whatever you want without worrying about finances. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more content like this. And hey, if you're already subscribed, share this video with a friend who could benefit from these financial insights. Now let's put our hands on the gold. As promised, a step-to-step guide on how to beat the status quo. But first, let's face it, the traditional school system has left many of us unprepared for real-world financial challenges. Did you know that only 21 states in the US require high school students to take a personal finance course? No wonder so many people struggle with debt, savings, and investments. But what if schools taught financial education as rigorously as they do math or science? Imagine learning how to manage money, invest wisely, and build wealth from a young age. The rat race wouldn't be nearly as common, and more people would have the tools to achieve financial independence. Now let's turn this knowledge into action. Here's a step-by-step strategy to apply what we've discussed today and set yourself on the path to financial independence. Step 1. Start by assessing your current financial situation. Calculate your net worth by subtracting your liabilities from your assets. This gives you a clear picture of where you stand. Step 2. Create a budget and stick to it. Track your income and expenses to identify areas where you can cut back and save more. Step 3. Build an emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses to protect yourself from unexpected financial setbacks. Step 4. Pay off high-interest debt. Focus on eliminating credit card debt, personal loans, and other high-interest obligations as quickly as possible. Step 5. Start investing. Whether it's in a 401k, IRA, or a brokerage account, begin investing regularly. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Step 6. Increase your income. Look for opportunities to boost your earnings, whether through a side hustle, asking for a raise, or investing in skills that lead to higher-paying jobs. Step 7. Reach for financial independence. As you progress through these levels, keep your eyes on the prize, financial independence. Remember, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about building wealth over time. By following these steps, you can break free from the rat race and build a future where you're in control of your finances, not the other way around. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends who might benefit, and subscribe for more insights on personal finance and wealth building. So that's it, folks. Stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing forward. The next millionaire is you.